YouTube, welcome back to another episode. This is episode 228. No? Yeah, something like that. 228, 229. Let's see. The OU game going on right now. They up 7-0.
And OSU got the beat down
Yeah.
69-3.
So that's what we gonna do right here. We gonna get right into it. I don't like making y'all wait. Make sure I got this sped up. Let's try 1.5. Come down here. Can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Guess catfishing is popular.
What? Colorado man kills his wife after catfishing her for money. Oh, my Lord. Don't tell me he set his wife up. Is that what you think it was?
I mean,
He set his
obviously,
wife up?
he does. I mean, but like, I don't understand. Like, for what? Like, people just be going to the extreme.
My thing is, if you think a person is cheating, why you gotta catfish them and do all of this stuff and then unalive them? Just if you had that intuition, just leave.
Uh-huh.
Because sometimes even when the people get the evidence and it's right in their face, they still don't leave. So I don't understand what all that drama and stuff is. Just leave. That's just crazy. You go to that extreme and make up a whole person and you catfishing your wife. That's ridiculous. And knowing him, he probably cheated before himself.
2023 in Broomfield, Colorado, where an officer
You
responds to a
hear?
home for a wellness check after a husband, get this, said he grew concerned over his wife not responding to a text.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, I was just on their neighbor and they called me like, can you go see if she'll answer the
Oh, yeah, he sent us as well, so.
Okay, I'm like, I don't know.
Just next door? Okay. All
Right, well, you got this.
righty, man. Appreciate it.
Is it too fast for you?
No.
The officer finds a neighbor at the door, who investigators would later learn was called by the same man to check on his spouse.
Oh. 151, send medical, and 110, I need a force entry. I got a female down in the garage.
You heard that right. The officer spots a woman.
See, this is why I cannot be an officer. Because one, look, all right, before I say this, how do you stay positive being a cop?
Mm. What do you mean? How they stay positive?
Like, you know, 9 times out of 10, like you going into a bad situation.
Yeah, I think they have that adrenaline flowing, and then they do go into situation and be fearful, but they
Like,
just
look, he got the call. Hey, squad car 56. We got a whatever, address, blah, blah, blah. All right. So he already knows, okay, hmm, what they call it? A welfare check,
yeah.
welfare check, a wellness check.
That's a
Um,
welfare check too, ain't it? Shit, I think it is.
Re-recording. We gotta
Don't
be
make me
politically correct.
what? Don't make me Google it.
What? Welfare check. Oh, Jesus. Let me see.
Shoot. Mm, or whatever. Hmm.
Okay, yeah. Welfare checks. But yeah, so
See, I Googled it. It says
yeah,
a police welfare check is an in-person visit.
yeah,
Yeah.
go with that welfare check. So look, so it's 50-50. He walking around here. Oh, oh, hey, we got like no, your whole move, your whole day is just done.
Yeah. I mean, but that's like I said, they go to these calls, adrenaline flowing, maybe fearful and all of that, but they go and do their job. But I'm pretty sure they have to go through some type of counseling or something, or all of them may not, but I'm sure they go back home at night when they off their shift bothered. Just like doctors, surgeons. I'm pretty sure they see some stuff that, messes with them mentally and emotionally that, that get them off their game or whatever, but they go back and do their job.
Yeah, see, I think that's the thing that people don't think about too. The dirty side of these
Mm-hmm.
uh I was gonna say glorious, but I wouldn't
And
call
it's crazy because some people, well, the majority of everybody's jobs, they don't have to deal with danger per se, but police officers, firefighters, or whatever. Look what when they 9 times out of 10 get these calls, they're already going into a dangerous, violent situation at time, and they got to go towards that. So, and they still got to do their job.
it.
Unresponsive on the ground in the garage and takes action. Once inside, investigators find the caller's wife, Kristil Krug, beaten and stabbed to death. Next, we catch up with that concerned husband as he arrives at the scene. Police identify the man, seen here, as 44-year-old Daniel Krug, the victim's spouse of over 20 years. Let's rewind about a month earlier, when the victim alerted authorities about an alleged longtime stalker, who she says recently cranked up the heat.
All right. When did he pop back up?
So first text message was back in October.
Okay.
Just threats.
Just out of nowhere?
Yes.
Just
He
pop
does
back?
this. He does
Okay.
this, and he's been doing it for over 20 years.
Okay. So this is
This is the first time it's this violent and
Okay.
aggressive. Normally it's hey, how's it going?
okay.
Nope. So the last contact was
Hold on. Because I just came from the doctor. We gotta slow this down a little bit.
Just
he
pop
does
back.
this. He does
Okay.
this, and he's been doing it for over 20 years.
Okay.
Threats. So first text message was back in October.
Okay.
Just threats.
Just out of nowhere? Just
Yes.
just
He
pop
does
back.
this. He does
Okay.
this, and he's been doing it for over 20 years.
Okay. So this is
This is the first time it's this violent and
Okay.
aggressive. Normally it's hey, how's it going?
20 years?
Oh my God. Yep.
Months is a lie.
okay.
Nope. So the last contact was, I'm guessing, more than 5 years ago, just because it was I had a Facebook account at the time, and I don't have that, and haven't had it since pre-pandemic, so
Okay.
easily, whatever, how many years before that. Yeah, no, completely out of the blue, and not engaging at all, so there's absolutely no response from him.
Okay.
And he's still going. in-person stuff that's scaring the crap out of me. My logos was starting since last Tuesday, and it's been almost every day since.
Okay.
I've gotten a few days break.
And it's always been text message, or has it been?
And emails.
Email, okay.
And he's changing his phone number every single time he text messages me too.
Kristil explains that an ex-boyfriend from over 2 decades ago, who she says has periodically contacted her over the years, suddenly popped up again, but this time things were different. The soon-to-be victim describes explicit text messages and emails that grew to be threatening in nature, alongside inappropriate pictures too graphic to show. Next, investigators invite the couple to the police station to get more details on the alleged stalking, after they said a cryptic photo of Daniel heading to work was sent to Kristil's email.
So anyway, that made me go, is this his number? Where is he right now?
Kristil's email.
So anyway, that made me go.
Photo of Daniel.
This is crazy.
Heading to work was sent to Kristil's email.
So anyway, that made me go, is this his number? Where is he right now? What kind of car is he? Like this was alarming. He's never said this kind of stuff to me before, so whatever. And the fact that it went so emotional, it's like something's really wrong here. Then things go dark, right? And this is when I then contact you guys, because this now is escalating. This is not just threats against me, it's threats against my husband. He contacts me to see my little log that this is an email address he contacts me now from more like he actually reuses it.
She said, officer, since y'all don't want to do the investigation, I'll do it for you.
She
Here's
took them
everything you need.
everything.
I
Yeah.
got
Yeah, she took them everything.
So, but what happened after this conversation with, she brought them all this evidence. What did it come up like? Nothing?
They probably didn't get nothing. Well, evidently they didn't get nothing. They probably should have, because that little docu-series that I seen today, which we'll talk about on another call, they local law enforcement, it wasn't that they wasn't doing nothing, but they couldn't find nothing. And then so he took the initiative to engage the FBI. So I don't know what happened in this case, if they couldn't find nothing or they was getting dead ends and couldn't figure out where the calls or text messages were coming through. They should have involved the FBI, because that's what they did on that little docu-series I watched today. And that was because one of the people involved was like, no, this is going on continuously and y'all need to do something. And she threatened to go to the media.
Could have been prevented if they just, I don't know what they could have done.
But he is now showing that picture that day. There's snow on the ground. My husband had only gone into work on that Tuesday for Halloween.
Okay. I'm guessing that it was creepy, but not real. You know, but lots of people are jerks online. Sure. Other than that, I'm sure she has mentioned to you that she and I go through a rough patch, kind of on the rocks. So probably didn't seem that pressing until it was. Sure.
Daniel made some disturbing comments, calling the alleged stalking, quote,
He looked
creepy
and
not real,
sound
before
guilty.
revealing his marriage was, quote, on the rocks.
Fortunately, even though my husband has a camera in his car, he did not see anybody.
Sure.
And then unfortunately lost all the video because he didn't save it. So.
Yeah. She didn't want me to panic, so she didn't share all of the details of the log. And so, as I got all of the details, my panic level has gone considerably higher. Not now, because I'm in a police station. Sure. And honestly, this is the safest I've felt since Monday at lunch.
So anyway, just a lot of like very sexually explicit, very graphic, very just like poke the bear kind of thing. and then trying to prove to me that he can follow us.
Yeah. I went to the grocery store briefly on Tuesday,
Keep making up
and someone behind
stuff.
me dropped a can. I panicked.
My husband did see these, like definitely this message, so he very much still remembers that if you ever need someone to corroborate that they saw it, but I don't know how credible of a witness someone that my husband would be, but...
Yes and no, but...
Yeah.
So what am I doing? I'm panicking. And I'm doing a shit job of protecting my wife. As bad as I am, I care more about her safety.
Yeah. Well, I can understand that 100%.
And I'm sorry for this. We're a mask around the kids.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry.
Unfortunately, because this is now so distracting and so constant, and it just anytime my phone buzzes, I'm just I don't know what's coming my direction.
That takes us back to December, where Daniel is caught on a surveillance camera, casually walking into work and waving at a security guard, moments before calling police.
Springfield Dispatchers meeting.
Hi there.
You fucked up.
He is creepy. And even when he was sitting down talking to that police officer or detective, he looking around like he making up stuff.
You thinking you walking into work, you got away with it, buddy. No. No. You can't even, man. You made the call at work?
That is crazy. People don't think.
What did he say?
Who?
Oh.
My name is Dan Krug. I don't think this is an emergency, but this feels really weird.
Okay.
My wife isn't responding to text messages or phone calls.
Okay.
And we've had threats against us. We have both been targeted by a stalker.
Okay.
Threats have been made against my life.
Okay.
And threatening to kidnap her, which is why I'm nervous that she's not answering me.
Yeah.
I didn't protect her. I was supposed to protect her. She panicked out. She was supposed to
Isn't it wicked that we got people around us like this?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's sitting up here acting. And they don't know no better. But they provide comfort and they probably boosting his little ego. Oh yeah,
That's terrible.
Daniel is escorted to the police station, where detectives have plenty of questions for him.
Did we say? Call police. You call police. Did what you said. I didn't protect her. It's not your fault.
And then as the cops that were investigating it or whatever, now one of them is actually gone.
Mm-hmm.
Now you probably thinking whoa, what the heck?
They failed her.
What is going on?
And I don't even think they investigated it to the point to where they can pinpoint where the calls or the text messages were coming from, putting in requests to get the IPs that the text messages was coming in from. Or even if he was using an app to send messages to a phone number, you can still tie that IP back to somebody's phone. I don't even think they did that much investigation.
So
Especially, and they've been doing
how
it for months.
how is there a way of doing that? Like,
Yep.
can you just like file a complaint or something and they go and do it?
Well, what they
Or
should
does
have
something
did,
have to happen?
they could have subpoenaed her phone for her phone records, got with that provider, got a call log of all the numbers from the text messages, and then got cross-referenced them and got the associated IP of where the call or the text was originating from. Every phone got an IP. And then even if, and I think that was the issue with that that show I was telling you about earlier, when the law enforcement hit a roadblock and they engaged the FBI was able to dig a little bit deeper, and they found out from their, I don't know if they use different systems or whatever, but they found out that the person that was doing all the text messaging was using, I can't remember the name of the app, can't remember the name of the app, but they was going into that app, and it's an app where you can put somebody's number in there, and then a text box will come up, and you can text them from there. But it's still tied to your phone and the IP address. That's too damn long for them not to at least try to pinpoint where they was coming from.
Rushing. Yeah, do. I was Tinfield. I was leaving. She told me I had to go because she had a meeting. She was rushing me, and I went. She sent tissue, but she texted me asking me to pick up. So I canceled or skipped my my CFO meeting. So I and then I left her for this.
And you couldn't get a hold of her. She sent you that text. And that's as much contact as you had with her today.
And I panicked when the check marks weren't there.
What do the check marks mean?
Daniel tells his initial story to investigators, saying his wife allegedly rushed him out the door before texting him about the kids shortly before the attack. Prosecutors would later allege that Daniel sent himself the message from his wife's phone in a suspected alibi attempt. That's when he said he noticed she hadn't read the text and panicked before calling police and a neighbor.
Well, you mentioned earlier that she didn't tell you about something kicks. Which one was that?
Like the lengths he went to.
Mm-hmm. People are crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Crazy and deranged.
20 years, 20 years.
Crazy and deranged.
Like the kick man. That's what we call a sucker. Doesn't deserve it. Okay, and Midge came up with kick man because, yeah, I remember him and I was just going to kick his ass.
Daniel now explains the family nicknamed the alleged stalker Kickman before one detective decides it's time to read him his rights. Let's see what he has to say.
We just now need to talk about your rights so we can proceed with getting the answers that we both want.
Yeah. I have two different voices going through my head right now. I have my brother. Dad, I've mentioned him. He's the sheriff's lieutenant. And I have his voice saying, talk to the police. And in typical cop fashion, he married a prosecutor. So I had Lynn's voice in my head going, get a lawyer.
Daniel ultimately agrees to talk for now, but one detective digs in for further details.
I just want to, what caused the, I guess, anxiety or panic as to why it was so concerning that she didn't respond?
It was a
really specific question about a time impacting the kids, that's something she will always respond right away on. And then, other than that, that was enough for that.
Oh my goodness. So you mean to tell me your best excuse is because someone didn't respond to a message right away or within whatever time frame you were expecting? So now we're asking, what is the expected time frame for a response? Because you said the re-receipts were on, so her phone could have died.
Could have
Um,
died. She could have been in the bathroom. She could have been in the uh she could have been anything. She could have been on the other phone.
and all that,
Talking to
that means you call the police.
police. Cause yeah. Cause
But
she didn't
missing
respond right
person
away.
is 48 hours.
I mean, he didn't even give it an hour. He as soon as she didn't reply and didn't see them check marks, he just called the police.
We catching your red flags as the video goes on.
And then he just talking
That's
so
how.
nonchalant in this interview.
And he was like so specific. He said, read receipts. And
And then did you
that's
hear
too
when he
specific.
said, I heard two voices. I forgot what the first one was, but then the other one was saying, oh, I should get an attorney. Why would you need an attorney if you didn't do nothing?
Facts. Maybe that's him trying to play crazy. I don't know.
Weird. It it hurt me that she didn't tell me about the stalker when it started, but she brought me in right away once he sent her a picture of me. And at that point, she brought me fully up to speed. I saw the horrible messages. I saw the ad, all that crap. And that's when she and I started working on game plans. Again, what do we do to protect family, to protect the kids, define your threat level. She had a gun. She was armed. I don't want lethal items. We didn't let each other kind of be alone anywhere. Had to take dogs for dog for walks. We would do that together.
So it almost sounds like all this kind of maybe even brought you guys closer, not maybe emotionally closer, but you guys were physically sort of working on things besides your kids.
There was a
mutual.
Yeah, there was, over the course of November, there was a.
You're a fucking punk. So you mean to tell me you did this for 20 years, right? Nothing happened, and she didn't say anything until the threats escalated and involved you.
Mm-hmm.
You got even more mad at the fact that that's the only time that she brought it up.
He is deranged.
Like, how do you do this for 20 years and then, like, is this like I know it's manipulation, but like, oh, we're gonna stay together forever if I just make her think that somebody's after her and I can protect her and do
But then
something
he
bad.
probably is thinking it'll make her stay with him and she won't ever go nowhere because
Because
of
he
this
looks like a
stalker.
fucking dweeb. Look at him.
I know, but I'm just saying that she married him for a reason. Shit, I don't think it's too much of a difference from when they got married. So she married him for a reason. But that's like another type of controlling, manipulation, and all of that in that sense of being like she need him and all of that stuff. That's what that's towards. Yeah. He loved it when she was probably coming to him talking about how scared she was and we got to go to the police, we this and all that. He loved that.
But if he did, why did he still do it? I think he was mad at the fact that she only said something when he got the picture taken of him. And then the fact that he
Yep.
somehow took a picture of himself is crazy. At
Yep.
work, crazy. Don't tell me you did it the same day. He didn't do it that same
Yep.
day. I don't think he did it the same day because that's too fresh.
Crazy.
But that's ridiculous.
A better team feel.
Okay.
We respond to crisis.
Right.
And I told her at that point, I told her I didn't want to die for someone who didn't care about me anymore.
That's really hard.
And I told her I wanted a divorce.
And how did she take that?
Angry. Obviously. Mostly anger that I said it now, with everything else going on. So she said she didn't want to talk about it until all of this was done. And then he got quiet, and we just kind of sat in that. I want a divorce.
Okay.
I've loved you for 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
I was hurting when I said that, and what I wanted was her to say she cared about me. She did. What's his name? The other detective said that the cameras were turned off. That shouldn't happen. The only way that the cameras can be turned off is through the app. One of us has to hit the button.
According to an
What the hell is he talking about?
We're gonna have to do a part 2 or 3 to this shit. Okay, well,
They just letting him talk.
one of us is gone, buddy. So, process of elimination. What could have happened? Y'all let us know
Oh,
down in the comments, man. This is crazy. Um, man, one
he got me
family.
confused. Endless connection.
Oh man, we're gonna have to break this down tomorrow. Hey, yeah.
See, I would have been like, stop the line. I couldn't listen to all that.
Hey, he's somehow coming up with it.
Huh?
He's somehow coming up with it.
I know, but I would have been a bit like, stop. Stop.
You think